Good morning. It is Sunday morning, roughly 8:30, uh, Seattle, Washington, or Washington State time, and I'm at work. Normally, when I come to work on Sundays, I'm in the second. I'm on the second floor, and on the second floor, they have the techs and office people and where the service advisors sit and wait on customers that drop their cars off or come in for some form of service. And I'm at BMW Seattle. Now I found out as I was walking up toward the building to get in this morning that I wasn't the only person in this building on Sunday, which took me for a loop because normally on Sundays I'm in this building alone until about 10:30, 11 o'clock. That's when the sales staff arrive in the other building, and a lot of times salesmen come over here to see about cars or pick up cars they had detailed. Now this Porsche, I think I've been doing it for the last 3 years, averaging twice a year that I clean it. Now I cleaned this, I would say maybe in May or June of this year, but I haven't cleaned it since then. And man, I wanted to do this video right quick to show you the condition of the Porch before I started. Now, these wheels are openings, which is down here, leaves so much room I could get my hand in there. If it wasn't for that, it would be difficult trying to clean these wheels because these wheels get dirty real fast. I'm gonna do a full detail on the Porsche, and I'm about to get ready to prep it. Yesterday, I had it ran through the car wash rep before 6 p.m. Seattle time to knock off some of the dirt. I knew I was gonna have to prep it in the actual prep rack because I knew the car wash wasn't gonna clean these wheels. It's impossible for any car wash that I know to clean these wheels like they got done by hand. It's just almost impossible because you got to get up in these holes here, up in here, all the way in the back of the rim, back there where the rotor is at. A car wash is not gonna do that, regardless what kind of car wash you take your car to. And look at the fender wheels. It got that felt-like material in it, so I'm gonna have to take the pressure washer and pressure wash the inside of the fender wheels down too to get rid of a lot of that debris. I'm gonna move this car, but since it was sitting over here in the corner, away from the other cars that I got in the shop, if you see, you'll see I'm talking about cars that I gotta get ready today. I got 2 black ones over there, and I got a white X1 over there. Okay, the easiest part about this car have always been the inside. The owner of the car keeps the inside of this car pretty clean. She doesn't have no little dog or nothing like that, or no kids riding in her vehicle, so the inside is fairly clean. It's the wheels and exterior that takes a lot of my time. I'm gonna run a bucket of solution, and I'm gonna use my smaller tripod, and I'm gonna give y'all a demonstration on how I'm gonna do each wheel, but I'm only gonna do maybe 1 or 2 wheels. If I decide to do the driver's side, I do the driver front and back or rim. If I decide to do the passenger side rim, I do the front and back. Right now, I'm just doing a visual inspection. I think since this car is already over in this corner, I'm gonna give it a quick blowout right quick, and then I'm gonna pull it over in the wash bay. I'm gonna show y'all the car wash, the automatic car wash we have. It's a pretty good car wash, but like I said, car wash ain't gonna fix all the stuff that you see round up in there. Car wash is not gonna do it. I almost thought about letting y'all see the car before I had it ran it through the car wash, to let y'all get a real good or better idea on how nasty this car was outside. But I know if anybody that's detail oriented or anybody know anything about something being clean and dirty could tell by these rims here and underneath here, the fender wells, that this car needed a detail and its car was in bad shape. All right, I'm gonna close this hood down and I'm gonna blow this out right quick. I won't show you, let me see, I'm gonna see if I can blow some of this out, demonstrating y'all what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pull excuse me, bear with me if you see a black mark or something. It might be my hand or thumb or something in the way. So just bear with me because I'm taking out the personals and I'm gonna put them in the rear of the trunk. Then I'm gonna take the mat out and I'm gonna let y'all see me just give this car a quick blowout with the air line. I'm not gonna do the whole interior on this car, which is not much to do once I blow it out and wipe the seats down and everything. Put me some leather treatment on it. The interior gonna be pretty much done because the interior on this car is never dirty like that. That's about the only real break I get when I clean this car. And I'm really glad because the last thing I would want to do is have to do a whole lot of work outside, considering exterior work, including rims, and then have to do a lot of work inside too. A lot of times that's the case. That's a lot of times we do automotive detailing. It's no break. Regardless how you dice it up, the car's just in bad shape. Okay, I'm gonna take the air line right quick and I'm gonna blow this from the back to up front just to give y'all an idea of what I'm talking about. I'm gonna push the seat forward, both of the seats. That way I can get back there and blow it out like I want to. I would go ahead and back this. I think I might go ahead and get this car a quick vacuum clean too while I'm at it. I'm trying to eliminate how much I might have to do once I get through prepping this car. I got to maybe 10 o'clock to work on this car before I have to stop and start working on my other company work. And I told this guy he can get this car when he get off today at 6 p.m. So I have it done by then. I'm gonna have to have an extremely busy day for me not to finish this car by 6. Okay, I got the seats pushed forward and I'm laying in the back and I'm gonna give it a quick blow job. And like I said, it's definitely get some of the stuff up front to save me. I got the airline in one hand, the camera in the other one. All right, when I said earlier I ran the Porch through the car wash, the automatic car wash, this is the car wash I'm talking about. Here's your brushes if you want to try to prep the wheels or do the front back windshield. They got the knockout degreaser right there. You got your wheel brushes. Got another wheel brush here. A lot of times, if I'm falling behind time or need to make up time, I have someone run a car for me through the car wash if they're available, and then I go from there. If not, I just do it the old-fashioned way, and that's inside the wash bay area where we prep the cars. But just having this car wash and it has a blower on the end that blows a good part of the water off the car, it's it could be a real great help at times. It'll help me on several occasions. To be honest, I actually just started using this car wash late last year because I'm an old school guy and I like doing everything the old way, but we got so busy in order for me to be able to keep up with what workload I have, especially when salesmen are selling cars like yesterday and Friday. I have to take advantage of the car wash. Now I got some kind of, I don't know, it's not claustrophobic, they call it something. I don't know what it is, but when I go into the car wash, if I stay in there long enough, I start hyperventilating or get to the point where I get all shook up. So I don't like being inside the car wash. But I have others that help me because I help them. They have no problems when they have time running the car through the car wash. Okay, I done mixed up some solution. I got my roll around chair right here. I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna do the two driver wheels, and then once I get them clean, then I'll show you. You see the before right now, and in the previous video I did, you'll see the afterward. I thought about setting my tripod up and letting y'all actually see me do the work, but I'm running out of time, so I need to do it as quick as I can. Get these wheels done and get the car washed again and get it over my area if I can start my normal work. So I'll talk to you later. Peace. All right, to give y'all a little demonstration on how I'm doing the wheels. I said I wasn't gonna do it, the demonstration, because of time factor, but instead I'm just gonna go ahead and do one wheel, right? That way you can see my method. There's all kinds of methods could be done. I actually could have pressure washed these wheels with the pressure washer and using the same degreaser and acid, but I probably would have had to spin the rim 3 times. And what I mean by spinning rim, I would have had to keep moving the car either backwards and forwards to get a certain part of the car I can't get. Now, give you a demonstration of that too. I got my chemical gloves on. These are the gloves that I get the longevity out of when I'm dealing with harsh chemical like acid. Now when I mean spin, like when you cleaning the rim right here, doing that, and when you spin it, you take this part, roll it this way or roll it forward to get this part up here, because it's hard to get that part and know what all you did get with this way up here. So what I usually do is go up here anyway. I know I'm gonna spin the wheel, so when I spin the wheel with all I didn't get, I'll get when I spin the wheel. So that's what a detailer means, spin the wheel. Move the car forward or backwards to get in areas you might have missed while cleaning the rim. That's the definition of spinning the wheel. Now, sometimes people say spin the wheel, they be talking about the buffing wheel. You know, what they call today the rotary buffer wheel. So you might want to ask whoever you that asks you, can you spin the wheel? More than likely they talking about the buffing wheel, but to make sure you understand exactly what they asking you, ask them. Because a lot of the old school service managers that's been around, some longer than me, as long as I've been in the trade, they interviewing a detailer, they're gonna ask them, can you spin the wheel? And if you say yes, they might say, now I'm not talking about the new buffers they got out, like the DA and all those other buffers. Because most of those real old school guys that started before me don't know nothing about dual axle buffers, because dual axle buffer wasn't in their generation. I've been in this game long enough, and I've learned. I wash chemicals for degreasers and acids and interior cleaner, to name a few. Change, like I wash paint change, and with paint changing, buffers, buffing pads, and buffing creams. I've been in it long enough, the 44 years, to watch all those changes. So I know what the dual action buffer is, and I definitely know what the DA buffer is. I didn't start using DA buffer until about 2000, maybe 2015, something like that. Maybe even might have been, I'll put it like this, between 2015 and 18, because I came to the BMW dealership in Seattle in 2018, and that's what everybody was using. They had basically retired the high-speed buffer, what they call a rotor buffer, because it's a different type of detailers. They're younger, and they didn't have the experience that a lot of the other guys had before them. So they didn't want them messing up too much paint, and they had to repair what a detailer messed up. So they would put them on a DA machine. Place might not even have a high-speed buffer. All the places I ever worked demanded or asked me or told me I need to have my own high-speed buffer. From when I worked at Barrier Motors in Bellevue, Washington, Barrier sold Audi, Porch, Mercedes, and Volvo. It was required that I had my own buffer. When I went to Toyota in Berrien, it was required for me to have my own buffer. When I went to Nissan in Berrien, it was required for me to have my own buffer. Honda said I didn't have to have one because they had got rid of their body shop that they had for over 40 years. When the new owners bought the old owner out, he didn't want to have that facility doing any body work because of this real strict OSHA laws and EPA laws. So they were trying to not let people use high speeds because they was afraid that if something got messed up, they were going to spend too much money to get it fixed because they got rid of their body shop. So that was kind of a tug of war with me with them, trying to get them to let me use the high-speed buffer. I had all the references to prove that I was a full all-around detailer, right? But they still act like they didn't want me to use my high speed, but eventually they gave in. Okay, I'm gonna turn this off and clean this wheel, or I'm gonna move it back. As long as it don't get wet, I'll let y'all get an angle on me cleaning the wheel. See, all right, that should be good enough. But if my camera start getting wet, I'm gonna have to move the tripod. But I'm gonna give it a shot right now. I'm gonna hit the fender well. Okay, to give you another demonstration on the best way to clean this exhaust pipe, I would say one of the ways. Now, you could also use steel wool. Steel wool work good on exhaust pipes, but since I don't have my steel wool on me, I'm gonna show you another way that I do it. I spray the acid on the exhaust pipe and let it sit. Trying to see. I'm gonna go step and get a piece of steel wool. I didn't want to turn the fan on, but it was beginning to smell real chemical in here. So I just turned it on. I didn't want nothing drowning out my voice. Okay. I got a steel wool in my hand. You can use cutting cream too. But if you do this in the wash bay while you prepping, it's a good possibility you ain't gonna have to use no compound. I try my best to take advantage in the wash bay, all the things that the wash bay had to offer while you prepping the car. Okay, I'm gonna move my tripod back, then I'm gonna hit the tailpipe, and I'm gonna end this session. And then I need to go ahead and get these passengers side, front, and back wheels if I can spin these wheels. One thing about these sessions, you can eat a lot of time out the box. Working and talking at the same time. All right, I'm gonna give you a shot right quick of how the exhaust pipe looks for now. I'm gonna let you see how the driver back rim look. I'm gonna show you how the passenger rim look. And I forgot to show you the field wheel. I need to get this field wheel some more. I can see that. All right, this is gonna be EJ signing out for right now. Peace. All right. All right. I'm gonna do a tank correction on the hood. I got the DA pad and the all right, brother. Huh? Okay, thank you, man. I appreciate it, brother. Yeah, I'm doing a paint correction on the hood. I'm gonna pull this part of the hood and then I'm gonna come sideways before I want to lean so far across the hood. Look, I don't need to lose my balance. Whether I want to give the DA a little bit more torque when I got the DA cutting pad on and I'm using cutting cream, I just place my hand on top of the DA like this. I don't press down too hard where the DA movement slows down, because that's a quick way to burn paint. It might look like I'm pressing down hard, but I'm only pressing down lightly and add a little bit more pressure to try to work out the scratches better. Normally I would have taped this emblem up, but I'm pressing for time, so I just gotta pay more attention to what I'm doing, or I won't get compound around that emblem. Today we've been pretty damn busy, just like yesterday. This is really a bad time to be doing any other work other than what the dealership to pay me on, especially in the month of December. It get crazy busy and I have to multitask enough as it is. Taking on this job is just adding more multitaskability, adds more stress. Asked me a couple of months ago to do this, would I do this car for his wife, and between other employees asking me and me being busy, I didn't get a chance to it, but sometimes he counsels. If somebody would have told me that people in Washington State, especially around the Seattle area, get their cars detailed year round because they want that protection they want that paint protected because of the weather we about to get ready to have, I wouldn't even believe it. But I've been here 29 years and I can still sell an exterior detail. And I don't have to try hard. It's like the people that I've done the exterior detail for already know they needed it, and it didn't take much of a sales pitch to get them on board. Some even asked me. Questions like, EJ, when you think it's a good time to get my car in and let you do a paint protection on it for the winter. And that's basically unheard of down south. Most people down south want to get their car clean where they can floss. They want sunny days and no rain. I've had customers ask me that. So if I'm gonna get my detail today, the outside my car detail, can you promise me it's not gonna rain? I'm like, I'm not the weatherman and I'm not God. I can pretty much guarantee the results of how your car gonna turn out, but I can't guarantee that you're gonna have a break in the weather the way you want it. Yeah, because you paid me to get your car detail. You like Mother Nature gonna stop doing it because you got your car detail. Fuck, dude. Hey man, you can't run that through the car wash for me, bro?
Huh?
Can you run it through the car wash for me?
Can you have it done in 30 minutes?
If you run it through the car wash, I have it done in 30 minutes. Thank you. We chose out the mall like you, but that's okay. I get the mall behind me up, y'all. I'm gonna have to stop. I got another delivery. Let's see what this gonna do. Sorry. I'm not sure about what's going on up in here, but that's not my work. It's nowhere in the world. I have no reason to be that far down here. Nah. Nah, man. I don't know what happened, but somebody else been messing around with this. This is not EJ's work. I definitely wouldn't have touched this car if I'd have known somebody else been messing with it. Look at that, man. Nah. Nah. See, nobody, he didn't even tell me about this. I don't want to think he didn't know, but this is not my work. I would have no reason to be way up in here. No way. Somebody else been messing around with this. all up in here. No, man. I wouldn't have done this car. I don't like that last man did it. Last man touched it, last man did it. I've been doing this car for a while, and this just ain't my work right here. Look at all that compound right there. That look like some damn body work being going on right there. Whatever it is, it ain't got nothing to do with EJ. Not a damn thing, man. I'm gonna have to make sure I show him this. I'm gonna do a quick video on how these rims turned out. I did them before shot or before video. And I'm here to tell you, I was extremely busy today, and the amount of disruptions that I had going on because I was busy and having to stop, even being a good multitasker like I am. And I only self-proclaim that if I'm doing automotive detailing, that I could actually do some serious multitasking, long as it has something to do with automotive detailing at the time I'm performing automotive detailing. I could actually multitask my ass off. But today, man, the amount of work that I had, and I got here this morning at 8 o'clock, and I think I was sat down, other than rolling around in my roll-around chair, maybe 30 minutes today. Other than that, I was working and going to the bathroom. I think I went to the restroom 3 times today. I'm not, even though I did the exterior buff job on this car, I'm not as much focused on the exterior buff job of this car that I am the rims and the fender wells. I have to go over the mats with the spinner rear light and put them in, and I'm gonna be through with the inside of this car and touch the wheels up a little bit, clean the door jambs out real nice. I don't know what that spot is, but I need to clean that right now. I need to spray some interior cleaner on it while I'm thinking about it. Okay, this is how the wheels came out. The rims had all the dirt and brake dust up in there. When I first fired this car up and got ready to move it in my stall, I thought it wasn't gonna stop because I got the rotors and brakes so clean that they had to, and like they didn't want to stick at first. Glad I wasn't going fast. All right. I'm gonna have to, what they call, what's the word for it? Double time. Yeah, I gotta double time this because I gotta finish what I'm doing. I wanted to actually eat a sandwich before I'm get on the bus heading back to the city I live in, which is Burien, Washington, but I don't know. I might have to wait till I get on the bus to eat. This is EJ, the Automotive Detailing Innovator. I'm gonna stand up right quick and do a quick little shot. And I'm just gonna call it good there. Peace.